Hi, everybody. I'm always like super impressed and surprised that it actually worked. I'm like, wow, I am live. Anyway, good morning. Hi, Mom. Hi, Kaylee. All my family's here. Kaylee is my sweet niece that I'm sure you guys have all seen on Facebook. She looks just like me, and she's just as sassy. So, hi, sweet girl. Okay, so most of you guys know me as the yoga teacher who teaches like hardcore, sort of high energy, hot power yoga classes. But what you don't know is that my morning routine is actually pretty chill. You saw a little bit of it yesterday with the Daily Dose #1. Hi, Lisa Wolf Jones. And you'll see a little bit more of it today. So, just about, like I said yesterday, just about every morning I wake up, I set a timer, and I sit in stillness. Sometimes afterwards, after I'm done sitting in stillness, I'll do some intuitive stretching or I'll do a 2-hour power yoga class. Um, oh, hi, Kaylee. Um, so today we're going to do just a short meditation and then we're going to do some intuitive stretching. I don't know what's going to come out because I don't know what my body is going to need. And that's kind of what I'm trying to help you guys attain, is like a morning routine that's intuitive to your body and your mind, what you need. And I hope everyone's doing well with the quarantine and staying home. I know staying home is really tough when you want to just run out and get a little bit of social interaction. Just don't. Okay? Just don't. Just stay home. Stay home. Message Megan. I'd be happy to talk to you because I'm also craving a little bit of social interaction. Okay, so I'm gonna go. There's Mina. I'm gonna go over to my mat and start our little morning meditation. I have my coffee. I have my dog. So sit in a comfortable position. I don't care if you're on the floor, in a chair, on a couch, doesn't matter. If you're cross-legged or kneeling, just sit in a position where you can be tall, so your spine is really straight but not rigid. Okay, so I'm sitting up nice and straight. Cross-legged is one of my faves. Mina likes to be a part of the conversation, so if you hear her whining, don't worry, she's not in distress. She's just contributing. Let your eyelids close. If it's hard to keep them closed, then you can keep them open. Just look down towards the floor. And just start to notice your body in space. So again, just like yesterday, first notice the parts of your body that are touching your mat or your chair or the floor. Notice the weight of your body as you settle in, feel heavy. Notice the parts of your body that are not touching the floor or your chair. Notice the feeling of your clothing against your skin. Quality and temperature of the air around you. And scan your body. Look for areas where you're holding on to extra tension. So it might be that you're scrunching your shoulders up a little bit, or it might be that you're squeezing your eyelids or squeezing your jaw or even your tongue. Try to relax everything that you can while still sitting upright. And first, I want you to listen. After we're done scanning our bodies, start to listen. So notice the sounds outside of your house. And then notice the sounds inside your house. Notice the sounds inside the room that you're currently in. And then notice the sounds inside your body. You might start to hear your heartbeat, or it might be more of a feeling rather than a sound. See if you can find that pulse, that electrical, energetic pulse inside your body. Just focus on it. I'll give you just a couple of minutes of silence to focus on this pulse, or if you haven't found the pulse, to focus on a single-minded focus. One thought, one idea. Maybe you just imagine a candle, the flame of a candle, and that's what you focus on. And remember, if your mind starts to wander, don't beat yourself up and don't make any stories up about that. Just bring your mind back to that single minded focus, back to that heartbeat, or back to that candle flame image. Meditation is a practice. It's not a difficult practice. Sitting in stillness is good enough. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open. And we'll start a little bit of breath work. So just like yesterday, we did complete belly breathing. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. We're going to inhale. And as you inhale, press your belly out. Then inflate your chest. Then gently lift your shoulders a touch. Fill up your lungs all the way. As you exhale, go the opposite way. So drop your shoulders. Deflate your chest. Deflate your belly. Again, inhale into your belly. Into your chest and rib cage. Lift your shoulders for a little more breath. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Deflate your chest. Deflate your belly. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Each breath, let it get a little bit deeper than the last one. So we're trying to use our lungs' fullest capacity. We rarely use our lungs' fullest capacity. So a few more breaths like this. Each inhale, you get just a little bit deeper at the top. Take another little sip of air. Exhale. Press it out. And press every little drop of air out. 3 more breaths like this. One more, biggest breath so far today. Fill all the way up. Take a little extra sip at the top. And let it all out. And then keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Get the stale air from yesterday out of your lungs. And come back to a normal seated position. So let's start some intuitive stretching. I'm always feeling like some spine stretching and some chest opening. So I'm going to come to kneeling. I recommend that you come to kneeling as well. If kneeling doesn't work for you, do something else. And that's the big secret. Don't do stuff that hurts. Don't fight through pain and intense discomfort. Some discomfort is okay because we're not trying to just hold your hand and make everything easy, because that's not life. But we do want you to not hurt yourself, right? It seems intuitive, but it also needs to be said. So don't do things that hurt. Find something that works for you. So kneeling, I'm feeling a little bit of stretch in my ankles. It feels pretty awesome. We'll start with like some cat-cow type stuff. So on your inhale, open your chest and just pull your elbows back towards each other behind you. Press your head back. Maybe look up. And exhale, go the opposite way. So close your arms, close your hands, round your spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, open your chest, press your elbows together, drop your head back or press it back. Exhale, close your chest, round your spine, press your palms together. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Do what you got to do to make more of a stretch happen in your chest. These are basic. These are small movements. So do what you have to do. If you're pretty bendy and you don't feel much of a stretch, tuck your tail. Do whatever you need to do. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now let's do some wrist stretches, because we've all probably been spending extra time on our phones or computers as we, whatever, as we stay home and entertain ourselves. So palm up, take your right pinky and pull it back. So you want the soft part of your wrist to be flat with the ceiling, right? Pull your pinky back and move on to your ring, your middle finger, index, thumb. Ooh, my thumb popped. Other side, palm up, soft part of your wrist up towards the ceiling, then pull your pinky back. Press your palm towards me, ring finger, middle, index, thumb. Fabulous. Reach your arms up overhead. We'll get into a little bit of a flow now. Inhale. Take your right wrist, lean over to the left. Exhale, stretch the right side of your body. Couple big breaths here. Inhale back to center. Take your left wrist with your right hand. Lean over to the right. Pull on your left wrist. Feel the stretch go down your left side. Inhale up to center. And exhale, come to a seat. Baddha Konasana legs, that's butterfly legs. So soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. And start to fold forward. Exhale. Keep your spine as long as you can. So you don't want to round and drop You want to stay nice and long. Extend your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward a little bit more. You're more flexible on your exhale, so use those to your advantage. And exhale, go to your deepest right here. Drop your head, hang forward, round your shoulders. Good. Take a little inhale and a little halfway lift, so flatten out. Then walk your hands off to the right. Stretch your left side, get into your left lats, your latissimus dorsi, back muscle. If you're like, what's a lat and I don't really care to learn, then just like find a place that it feels good to stretch and stretch there. Other side. Oh, remember, you're more flexible on your exhales, but the inhales increase the stretch, so use those to your advantage. When you inhale, you'll feel your back stretching, your lat stretching even more. Back to center. One last little halfway lift. Inhale here. Fold sternum towards your feet. Exhale. And make your way up to a downward facing dog. Mina, you need to find a place to be, honey. So down dog and upside down V. Bend and pedal your legs. So now we're getting into the back body more and more of the backs of your legs. So bend and pedal your legs, kind of wake up your hamstrings. Good, and then step your left foot into the center and kick your right leg up, three-legged dog. Keep your hips closed, so rotate your right hip so your toes point straight down. And press through your right heel. Deep breath in. Stay right here. Another breath. And come forward to low lunge. So don't use momentum, use the strength of your core. Round your shoulders, set your right foot down. Shift your weight forward and back to floss out your left hip. Say good morning to your hips. Good, crescent lunge. So keep your legs just as they are, but sweep your arms up overhead. Drop your shoulders down. Activate the muscles between your shoulder blades. Lengthen the back of your neck. So notice if you're pressing your chin forward, try to tuck your chin in. Take an inhale. Open arm twist on your exhale. So send your right arm back, your left arm forward. Look back towards your right thumb. Inhale back through center. Exhale, open and twist. Inhale, squeeze your right glutes. Exhale, open. Keep your left leg straight. Last breath in. And move through a chaturanga or go straight to your down dog. So chaturanga is to a low push-up. Upward dog to open your chest. Downward dog, hips up and back. Bend and pedal your legs. Notice you're getting a little bit warm now. Maybe you're still feeling a little stiff. Notice the difference between sides. Good. When you're ready, step your right foot in the center, lift your left leg high, down-legged, three-legged downward facing dog. Flex your right foot and really engage your left quadricep to straighten your left knee. Deep breath in. Take a low lunge. So again, use the strength of your core, no momentum. Set your foot down gently. Floss out your hip. Shift your weight forward and back. And then when you're ready, sweep up to a crescent lunge. Make your right leg straight, your left knee bent. Drive through all four corners of your left foot, but I notice a lot of times people like kind of lift their heel. Try to drive your heel down. Keep with your strong breath, your deep breath, no panic breath. Take an inhale here. Open arm twist to the left, so left arm back, look to your left thumb, twist hard. Back to center, inhale. Twist to the left, exhale. My mom is killing this, I guarantee it. She's got the strongest legs ever. Sweep back up. Open arm twist. Back up to center. Go through your chaturanga. Or skip it and go straight to downward facing dog. Take one big breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. Take Malasana pose. So you want your feet, you'll start with them about hip width apart, and just turn your toes out and sit your hips low. You can adjust your feet so you can step your feet out wider or bring them in narrower. The point of this pose is to rest as well as to open your hips. So notice your heart beating in your chest. That same pulse that we were looking for earlier, see if you can feel it in your ears. Good, let's open chest a little bit more. So press your right elbow into your right knee, left arm up and open. You can bring your right fingertips to the mat, kind of hold yourself there. Twist open, bring your chin to your left shoulder, open, open. If you'd like to wrap your left arm around your low back for a deeper stretch, feel free. Otherwise, just breathe here. Make space. Come back to center. Other side, extend your left arm, hand to the ground, right arm up towards the ceiling, chin to your right shoulder, open, open, breathe. Wrap it up if you would like. Deep breaths in and out. Nice, then come back to center. Remember that low lunge that we did? I want you to do the same thing, but this time put your left knee down. And then bring your hands up to your right knee and press your hips forward. So you want to make sure your right knee is stacked over your right ankle and your left thigh is at an angle, like a diagonal to the ground. Sweep your arms up overhead, interlace fingers, palms toward the ceiling, find a back bend. Again, if it doesn't work, do something that does. Hands at your low back is magnificent as well. Big stretch in the front of your left hip, as well as hopefully in your chest. And breathe. Good, come back up. Straighten your right leg. Flex your right foot, little halfway lift here. And fold over your leg. So this is a pose this is half splits, Ardha Hanuman. So many people are like, oh, I can't do that. My hamstrings are tight. I just want to remind the world that your worth as a yogi and as a person is not measured by the length of your hamstrings. Okay, so the point is to stretch your hamstring. If you feel a stretch right here, then this is where you can stay. Okay? If you want to put blocks under your hands for stability or water bottles, whatever works for you, do that. The point is to feel a stretch. But then when you're ready, bring your left hand right inside your right foot and reach your right arm up. Little twist. You feel it on the right side of your right leg. Good. Unwind. Do the other side. Well, Anjaneyasana. So bend your left knee, stack your left knee over your left ankle. Make sure your right thigh is at a diagonal to the mat. Diagonal. Then sweep your arms up overhead or bring them to your low back or interlace them over your low back. Open your chest. Breathe. Do what feels good to you. Good, and then slide back, flex your left foot. See if you can stack your right hip over your right knee, so your right thigh straight up and down. Work into your half splits. Whatever that looks like to you. Remember, you're more flexible on your exhales, right? So use those to your advantage. Check in with your calf. Maybe your calf needs a little more love, so flex your left foot some more. We'll twist it up. So right hand to the mat or to a block or to a water bottle. Let me just show you what I mean. Like a coffee cup, right? And twist open. You don't have to have any fancy equipment to do yoga. You don't need a fancy mat. You don't need fancy leggings. You don't need fancy blocks. So keep working your twist. And then unwind. Come to a comfortable seat, right where you started. Hands on your lap or hands at your heart center, whatever you feel is appropriate for you. Close your eyes. Notice the sounds outside your house. Notice the sounds inside your house. Notice the sounds inside your room. Notice the sounds inside your own body. Bring your hands together at heart center. Take a breath in. And then bow. Give yourself thanks for your decision to show up this morning. Show up for yourself for a quick half hour of moving, breathing, maybe a little sweating, maybe a lot of sweating. Feel gratitude for the body that you have, for the home that you have, the health that you have, and the breath that you have. Namaste, everybody. Okay, now I'm going to go read the comments. How did we do? Hi, Maddie. How did everybody do? What did everybody feel? Mom, are you still there? Yeah, Mina is always the best. Mina's always got opinions. She's a little old lady. Hi, Lisa. Good job, Ma. Oh, it was not that hard. Kaylee's so strong and flexible. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for joining. I will see you. Oh, yes, Mindy, please send a video of Kaylee so I can post it on Facebook because I'm sure everybody wants to see it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining and have a wonderful day and stay home.